This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Citrix Go-To-Assist, the #1 global market leader in remote support. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the episode of Ask the Buffalo. I am a Buffalo. We've got a ton of stuff to talk about this week. We're talking about budget Android handsets, what phone or phones I would use for 2 years, Apple products getting just thinner and thinner and thinner, and what's the deal with the iPad Mini 3? Let's go ahead and get started. First question comes from @RG_Jose can you see? Which is a very old joke, Jose, like Ose, can you see? Anyway, @John4Lakers, aside from the Moto G, any budget Android handsets worth getting? Yes, we actually last week just reviewed the Sharp Aquos Crystal, and that thing is freaking awesome. It is pretty much a totally bezel-less display. If that wasn't cool enough, you can use the entire screen as an earpiece. These are really cool vibration technology, so you can put your ear anywhere on the phone. Best part, it's $150 off contract. Available for Sprint or Boost Mobile. They both use the same network. Really cool phones. If you need a CDMA device, it also has support for LTE. That is a great way to go. And I think it's probably even a better device than the Moto G. Hopefully that helped answer your question. Next one comes from @HGupta08, @John4Lakers. What phone would you use for 2 years if you're not constantly changing phones due to your profession? It's a question I think about quite a bit. If I didn't have the privilege of doing this professionally or for a living, I think that I would probably have 2 phones. I would probably have a iPhone 6 Plus. I think I would probably have one of the upcoming Nexus 6s. I'd be guaranteed to have the most recent version of Android, which I love. I like sort of naked, unadulterated Android as it's meant to. And also I like some of the app and ecosystem support found with iOS. I love that I can sort of share pictures. I love iMessage, so I sort of get the best, I think, of both worlds. If I couldn't get the Nexus 6, or I'd pick a device that was out now, I would probably opt for the OnePlus One. Hopefully that helped answer your question. Next question comes from the Lone Wolf 191, who asks @John4Lakers, John, the iPad Air 2 and iPhone 6 are crazy thin. Do you think Apple will be able to keep thinning their products? This is sort of an odd answer, but I really hope not. So the iPad Air 2 is ridiculously thin. It's thinner than the first iPad Air, which is already crazy thin, but because it got so thin, battery got smaller and smaller, and while processors get more powerful and powerful, screens get higher resolution, battery technology has not changed all that much, unfortunately. So I hope that maybe they don't get any thinner, and maybe they just make the battery a little bit better. I would have loved to have had an iPad Air 2, the same thickness as the original iPad Air 2 with double the battery life. I would have been thrilled. Or a device like the iPhone 6, which is already crazy thin, does not have the best battery life. I would not have minded putting an extra couple millimeters on there and give me better battery life. So the answer is, I certainly hope not. I hope we just see better battery life and less emphasis on thin. We stopped the questions for one quick sec to thank our friends at Citrix. With Go-To-Assist remote support, you can provide live and unattended remote support to any computer or mobile device. Like if you're on the beach and need to throw some support, you are covered. Screen share with employees to diagnose and fix their support problems faster and more efficiently, and use Go-To-Assist apps to deliver support anytime, anywhere from your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Go-To-Assist is easy to use and sets up in less than a minute, whether you're supporting 1 coworker, 10 employees, or even 1,000. Sign up today for a 30-day free trial, no contract, no credit card needed. Visit GoToAssist.com and click the Try It Free button now. And after your free trial, if you purchase Go-To-Assist before October 31st, use promo code GoToAssist3030 to receive 30% off the standard monthly rate. Next question comes from the hockey-loving @Wild and Preds fan @John4Lakers. What do you think Apple missed out on doing with the iPad Mini 3 to make it a more exciting upgrade? Anything. The difference, I was going to do a whole video on the iPad Mini 3 versus the iPad Mini with Retina, and the whole video is going to be, it's available in gold, has 128GB option, and has Touch ID. Thank you very much. And end the video. That's it. That's the only difference, essentially Touch ID. I would have loved to have seen the same specs on the iPad Air 2, on the iPad Mini 3. One of the things I liked about the last generations was that you could pick what size tablet you wanted. Whether you wanted the iPad Air or the iPad Mini, you got the same specs. And it was great. It looks like Apple has totally ditched that. And the iPad Mini is always going to be one generation ahead. So I really would have liked to just be able to pick my screen set to get the same specs, but we didn't. If it tells you anything, we're not even going to bother reviewing the iPad Mini 3 because there's nothing new to review there other than Touch ID, which we know works. And that's really about it. So I was pretty disappointed. with the iPad mini 3. I was at the iPad event. I was disappointed there. Disappointed now the products are out. But maybe you guys disagree. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Leave your comments down below. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Ask the Buffalo. Hope you enjoyed. Every Tuesday on technobuffalo.com, we put up a call for questions. You can go ahead and just leave your questions down there. Otherwise, you can send it to me on Twitter at John4Lakers or at TechnoBuffalo. Use hashtag AskTheBeat so I see it. Until next time, I am John Rettinger. See you guys next video. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos from people who just love technology, hit the big subscribe button right here. We put up videos almost every single day. If you want to see us play video games, albeit sometimes a bit poorly, check us out at our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/technobuffalo. Link's also right down below.